Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling. Every
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix. You are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger daily market news analysis. What's up, everyone? He says, Hot Mike. Let's get those profile pictures updated, everyone. That's right. Tomorrow at 3:45 Eastern Time, 2:45 Central, I will be hosting it. Well, I'll be on an AMA from 3:45 Eastern to 4. And I need everyone to have the same profile picture on Twitter as Cliff has right now. And we're going to show up and we're going to show out. We're going to show everyone that we roll in deep, if you will. How is everyone feeling? Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hitting the share. Putin Talk says, hey, everyone. Is that distribution? It looks like it to me. It looks like it to me. We're going to get into the overall market analysis. We're going to get into the overall market analysis. And I've had the 61K target. I had this when we were at 70K, when everyone was telling me that it's different this time. I had 61K, 56K, and 48K. I had all three of these targets. Everyone said it's different this time. To me, we are in this phase right here. This is the phase that we are in. And just like this phase had a distribution, this also has a distribution. And the saying goes, sell in May, walk away. That's what they say. But in reality, in my opinion, we should be accumulating during the next couple of months, because any pullbacks we have are going to be bullish, in my opinion, and you're going to have a small amount of time, 60 days, 120 days, before you are in the green, and then the real bull market is going to start. Right now, though, things are looking, this looks like Akash said distribution. This, to me, indeed looks like distribution. And not only that, Bitcoin has crossed the 8, has crossed the 21, has also crossed the 50, and we are now getting body closes flirting on the 100. It doesn't appear, typically you will find this as support, but the fact that it's halfway below this, to me, is indicative that we're actually going to test the 200, which is the purple moving average, which is my 48K target. You need 4 drives. I've been studying Wyckoff for 3 years. That's great, man. To me, when you look at crypto, you have to look at crypto. You have to look at crypto very much. Crypto has its own little set of rules, if you will. It doesn't play. It plays like the traditional markets, but the moves are very pronounced, and you have to use discretion. Just like anything, you have to use discretion. And in my opinion, and I've been talking about this move for the better part of 2 years now. Back in the depths of despair, I said that we would go to, I called it 48K, because that is the retracement. From the top to the bottom, you retrace 50 to 70%. And Bitcoin went above the retracement. Okay? But structurally, this right here is the same move as this. From the top to the bottom, 50 to 70%. And the answer to this, and why I am certain to this, is when we look at the total 2. So total 2 is everything excluding Bitcoin. From the top to the bottom, retracing 50 to 70%. Others, from the top to the bottom, retracing 50 to 70%. Total 3, from the top to the bottom, retracing 50 to 70%. The same thing is true for Solana. The same thing is true for others. The same thing is true for the same thing is true for HBAR's market cap. The same thing is true for Near's market cap. Okay, so look, HBAR's market cap from the top to the bottom retracing 50 to 70%. This is the structural move that we have been talking about for 2 years now. And everyone said it is different this time. It is different this time. It is neither different this time, nor has the bull market started. People are saying now, just a month ago, they were saying, it's different this time. We're going to 500K for Bitcoin. And I told you a month ago, the bull market had not started yet. And people are now saying that the bull market is over. And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is neither different this time, nor has the bull market started. $36 to $35K, probably the bottom. In my opinion, that is possible. $35K was my original thesis. $35K was my original thesis. I think that we'll probably find structure at $48K for Bitcoin. And in my opinion, all of the coins that have full-on retrace, such as Solana, HBAR, Near, whatever, have full-on retrace, are going to give a lot more back during this time. And the coins that have yet to do so, like Link, Quant, XLM, VeChain, whatever, are going to have less downside during this time. 35K is possible, but 48K are my targets. These have been my targets since 70K. Should I sell? No. DCA. This is your opportunity. Look for opportunity. Opportunity. So we're going to 48K. It's possible. 56K was my second target. We effectively have hit that. We hit 56K, 56,500. You could count that as done. How come Solnic is up while the whole market is red? Because Solnic has been deep in accumulation. Solnic did a 1x. I vote not go down to 35K. Thoughts on Sol Bank? Why so much faith in Solnic? I have faith in myself. That's why. When do you think the run is starting? Probably about 120 days. I think the pivot will be in June, and it will be noticeable in August. So when do you think the bull run will start? August. Good evening, everyone. Ty says, the bro ski, what up? Hope you're doing good, brother. So what's your thesis on Bitcoin alts? Boring, choppy summer, still another leg down. We'll get into that again a little bit more. MF says, bro, XRP is releasing 500 million tokens each month for escrow till January 2025. This will increase the circulating supply. My question is, does that have an impact on price? We'll look at that. I see red, I buy more. David, smart man. You consider the 56K hit even on a wick? Yeah. Okay. So okay. So my three targets, 61K, 56K, 48K. These have been my three targets for a month now. Since 70K, I had these three targets. Okay. And if you've been following me, you can go back. All the videos are posted. They're still up. These have been my targets for a month now. I'm saying that you could count the 56K target as being hit. I do think that it's gonna be worse before it gets better. This to me doesn't look like, nothing in the charts looks great right now. There's no signs of a reversal right now. What I'm gonna be looking for is what they call a divergence. Okay, divergence is like, here is an example of a divergence. Whoops. Let's go back during the war in Israel, when the war in Israel and Palestine started. So when you had the 7 legs to the downside, by the way, at 25K, I had many videos saying how this was a local bottom, that we would not go any lower than this moment right here. And we're up like a significant percentage since this moment in time. Video evidence, it's still up on my Twitter, still on my Discord. I made a whole video on this. All this stuff is still up. Go back and look on September 11th is when I made this. September 12th, I might have made the video and talked about the 7 legs to the downside. Anyways, this is what I'm going to be looking for. When you start skidding to the downside, this is an example of a divergence. It doesn't have to look like this, just anything that is constant, and then there's something that's different. So here's an example. So you have this skidding down, and then the RSI, the relative strength, is skidding down, right? This lines up with the 5th wave perfectly, as deep as it got, okay? Then we went even lower in price, but the RSI started to change. This is a divergence, okay? Anything that is different, where one of them is not telling the truth, essentially, that's what we're going to be looking for. It doesn't have to be the RSI. It could be anything. But that's what we're going to be looking for to mark this as a reversal. To me, this looks like it will get worse before it gets better, but it's all opportunity. And I don't think that we're going to be in this, we're going to be boring for the next few months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever. And then the actual real deal bull market will start. Bitcoin will go somewhere between 100,000 and 207,000. To me, though, the opportunity, the ROI is not in Bitcoin. Most of the ROI for Bitcoin has already been had. I'm still buying Bitcoin, but all that I'm buying for Bitcoin is for 20 years, not for the next year. How do I buy Solnic? You can buy Solnic on jup.ag. It is a decentralized exchange. You can also use a Solflare wallet. Seems like a lot of resistance at 60K. Yeah, that would be resistance now. That's correct. Where can I get Solnic? jup.ag. We seeing the top of Bitcoin this year or 2025? I think we're seeing the micro top right now. Like, we're working on a micro distribution. We're going to come back down here, reconsolidate between 56K, 48K, and then start the actual bull market. I think it will be noticeable in August. I think we could probably make a new all-time high in Q4. Like, where it's the actual price discovery of 80K. Thoughts on Sol and ICP? I like both of them. I think they're both solid. When do you think the bull market will start? August. ASI merge, good or bad? I think it's potentially good news. I can't really give you any like charts on it or nothing like that. Where can I get Solnic? How to buy Solnic? AVAX. I like AVAX. AVAX to me is one of the blue chips that I'm looking to accumulate during this. If Bitcoin goes to 48K or 56K, I'm looking to accumulate. I have a set number of coins that I'm looking to accumulate pretty heavily. AVAX is one of the blue chip ones that I really like. Trading is beautiful, best thing ever. What's your prediction for Solnic? Let's talk about it. And I made a whole thread. on Wyckoff, not even on April 18th. And I told you how this was an accumulation. Let's look at the thread real quick. I showed you what it did last time, the schematics, and then where we were at. We were at 400K, okay? So to me, and one of the reasons why Solnic has been performing well while everything else is getting crushed is because we've been deep in the markdown phase and in accumulation. Okay, so we've been in an accumulation / markdown phase for a solid minute. For a minute. In my opinion, we're working on the sign of strength, which will take us to about 2 million, and we will likely back test probably 1 million, somewhere in that range. We'll reaccumulate a little bit more, and then the next leg up will bring us somewhere between 10 million and 25 million on the next leg, and then the cycle will start itself over again, and the next leg will bring us to 100 million or 50 million, and then the next leg overall in 2025, I think that we could get somewhere between 100 million and 6 billion, which would be $5.89. Hey, do you have all your money into Bitcoin? No, I don't. Actually, I sold a lot of my Bitcoin. Oh, I sold 30% of my Bitcoin at 48K. Everyone said I was crazy. I missed like another 30%, but I have flipped that exponentially more, 20x's on that since I have rotated 30% of my Bitcoin. But no, I would say about 25% of my portfolio is Bitcoin. Hi, bro. Joining after a very long time. What's up, fam? Bro, can you do price predictions on BMX and Ben QI? I got you. You don't even believe. Crypto dudes always say bull run, but never put all in. No, bro. Listen, you have to understand return on investment. Return on investment. Return on investment. So check it out, bro. Let me show you what. Let me put you on game. All right. So check it out. Let's just look at. Let me get you a cleaner chart. From here, from all of this to here to this moment, Bitcoin was the most return on investment. After the pullback, from here is when you get 20, 30, 50x's, 100x's in altcoins. So for me, I had about 50% in Bitcoin from all of this moment. And then I rotated at 48K. I rotated 30% of my Bitcoin at 48K into altcoins. I will be doing so more. For me, Bitcoin has another 1x to a 3x maximum in it from this moment in time. I am not in the riskiest asset in the world for a 3x. I will rotate back into Bitcoin after when we start getting into the bear market again. Cliff created a poll. Why don't they go all in if they... Why don't they go all in? Do you still think Quant can hit 600 easily? Easily, Quant can go all to 600. If you're asking me what the majority of my net worth is definitely in crypto. 25% of that is into Bitcoin, but I also own real estate because I live in an and world because I don't have a poor mindset. I live in and world, not or. And world. And real estate, and gold, and silver, and crypto. And is a rich man's mindset, or is a poor man's mindset. You think alts are outperforming Bitcoin? Is the Bitcoin dominant? Yes, I think the altcoins from this moment forward will outperform Bitcoin. I would like Bitcoin to really start to accumulate because I think if Bitcoin pulls back more, some of the altcoins will pull back double, maybe even triple. But when Bitcoin starts to accumulate, like let's say it does one of these numbers, once we start getting into this, that's when it's like, okay, it's go time for alt season. It's go time to really accumulate heavy on altcoins. Why do altcoins always pump and dump? Everything pumps and dumps. Look, bro, let me show you. Let me put you on game. All right? Every single thing does this right here. It does not matter. It does not matter. This is called the Wyckoff price cycle. You have accumulation phase, you have your markup phase, you have your distribution phase, you have your markdown phase. It doesn't matter if you're trading tulips, if you're trading beans, if you're trading crypto, if you're trading stocks, silver, real estate. It does not matter. They all do this. Crypto is more volatile because it's new. So the swings ups, the markups are much higher and the markdowns are much higher. But every single thing does this exact same thing. Everything, whether you're trading beans, oil, it doesn't matter. They all do this. Everything does this. Tucker Carlson dumped a little bit. Show the TCN chart. SPY doesn't dump 100% in a year. Neither does crypto. But check it out. SPY is only up 200%. SPY is only up 200% since 2008. It's up 200%. Bitcoin did that in 6 months. This is right here. Bitcoin doubled SPY's return since 2008. Let's look at Bitcoin's return since that same time, shall we? From the same time of 2008, Bitcoin is up 119,000%. Okay, let's go to 2008. Okay, I lied. It's up at 6x. Okay, there you go. Bitcoin basically did that in 6 months. Since 2008. I was a kid. Thoughts on XRP? XRP, I think, is it's here to stay. It's part of the club. Show the TCN chart. Overall, are you thinking top of the bull market in 2025? Yes. Maybe even 2026, but late 2025. Raven and Luna Classic, please. I haven't looked at Raven in a minute. Hey, Ski, should I buy Sonic right now before the next leg up? I'm not a financial advisor, but to me, you're not going to find a better ROI. All right, let's look at some of these charts for you guys. But yes, even the S&P follows the same cycle right here. It does it too. Everything does it. The question is, do you want to wait 15 years for the same amount of return, or do you want to wait freaking a year? What do you think Prime looks like? Oh yeah, let's look at what was it? TCN. You guys want to see what a real rug looks like? Oh, it's up 100%. Oh God, no. Oh God, this is what an actual rug looks like. Okay. When people say, oh, it rugged. No, this is a rug. This is what a rug looks like. All right. Yeah, this thing is dead. When Bitcoin going to pump to 100K? Sooner or later, thanks. Probably Q4, John. Q4. This is what a rug is. This is a rug, ladies and gentlemen. This is someone that does not care about its people at all. Sol, I think, can go to 400 to 700. AVAX is one that I'm looking to accumulate. Let's look at Raven. Bro, talk about your course and programs. I want to join and learn. I have a full course, 30 hours of lessons to teach you everything that I know, what I'm holding, what I'm buying, what prices I'm looking at, and doing in-depth TA on any coins that you guys want to look at every single week, over 30 hours. For $10, $9.99, what it will cost you a cup of coffee, at Starbucks. You can learn how to do everything, all the knowledge that I have that I've accumulated for a decade. I give it to you. basically for free. By the way, everyone in my Patreon, I gave them first dibs on Solnic. 7 million market cap to $350. That's tough. Let's look at Raven. I haven't looked at Raven in a minute. And I'm actually curious about this. You have, because I used to mine this, but I don't really have any. I have no interest in this coin, honestly. I mean, it's okay. It just, like, I don't know. There's nothing, like, really sexy about it to me. There's nothing that excites me about this coin. This chart looks pretty good, though. This is accumulation here. This might even be your sign of strength. And, ooh. I don't like that the market cap went higher than the price. This chart doesn't look too bad, though. This looks like accumulation. I would anticipate this thing to just retrace. I don't think it's going to go parabolic. But you could be looking at a 17 cents, 20 cents, somewhere in that range. Maybe it could get to 40 cents. I don't think it's going to be too crazy, though. It could, though. You never know. If the miners hop on this thing, I mean, that's a 6x. If the miners hop on this thing, wherever the miners go, like, that's what's going to go. So if you're buying Raven, you're just hedging that the miners are going to start mining this thing, which is very possible. Honestly, like Raven, Flux, Ergo, they're all about the same as far as profitability. I like Flux and Ergo a little bit more, but Raven could definitely do something. Jupiter, it wasn't Syncus, it was Casino. They connected with Rugged. Jupiter. How long after a token unlocked, if it affect price, when does that usually happen? What do you where can I see links for the course? I got you. I'll put it in the chat. It's patreon.com/Yaboyskey. YABOYSKEY. There we go. That is the full course right there. $10. $9.99. Is Solnic your meme coin? Solnic is a community takeover. Which I am leading the charge. Bitcoin short-term price prediction. We could easily get into 48K in the short term. And Bitcoin does not look good to me in the short term. But I think that it is opportunity. This was my line in the sand, if you will. And we have crossed it. We have definitely crossed the line in the sand. And we are flirting with crashing below the 100 moving average. And the next test would be the 200, which is 49K, which we have a lot of structure here at 43K, 45K. That's what I basically anticipate us to get into this and really start to accumulate before the actual bull market starts. Dan says Solnic printing millionaire soon. Actual factual. Solnic chart looks really good. Super solid. I know it's been boring and bloody the last month or two, but 800K market cap, like, this is still a steal, but this is very good accumulation. Very, very good accumulation. Yeah, like if there's a token unlocked, say 8% of supply or something, when did that have a price effect? Typically that type of stuff. Oh, I forgot to Cliff, thanks for the galaxy, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Let me look at, see, somebody asked me about XRP and the escrow. So I don't think MF, I don't think that they're ahead of schedule. But let's just look at the market cap on that. Where is coin market cap? My bad, bro. I forgot to answer your question. I try to answer everybody's questions best I can. All right. So let's look at the chart versus the market cap. So the maximum supply is 100 billion. That's the maximum supply. There is 55 billion circulating supply. So that's still the maximum supply. The market cap to me looks the same as the price. So I don't think that they're like dumping on your head or something like that. I don't think that that's what's going on. What would be indicative of that is if the market cap and the price, like let's say the market cap was like up here in the 100 billions, but the price was right here, that would lead you to believe that that was going on. That's, to me, that's just how XRP is. It's very, very boring until it's not. That's it. It's boring until it's not. Are you bullish on Bitcoin miners like stocks? How to buy Solnic again, Daniel? You can buy Solnic on jup.ag. I would say the best beginner way to buy Solnic though is just download Solflare wallet and send in some Solana from say Coinbase and swap it. Swap Solana on Solflare wallet for Solnic. That's the easiest way to do that. What made you take over Solnic as opposed to any other meme coin? I like the tokenomics on it. I read the audit. Got deep into the audit. There was I'm a huge fan of Sonic. There was it was a really, really cheap market cap. It was pretty much completely abandoned. I like the tokenomics. I read the audit. There was no honeypot. There was nothing like that. Also, the movie's coming out, so I was like, okay, let them cook. Phantom Wallet, super easy too. Do you own any actual hedgehogs? Not yet. Not yet. But definitely could be possible. What's the blue chip what is the blue chip alts you're accumulating right now? XRP, AVAX, Malink, Quant, Uni, ADA. Those are all the blue chips. If Kaspa comes down into like the 8-cent range, I would start to accumulate that. What else do I like? I like LCX with more pullback. But LCX has more room to really come down to me. Those are the main blue. Oh, VeChain as well. I like Naka with a bit of more of a pullback, but that's not really a blue chip. Yeah, I'd say that's the majority of the blue chips that I like. Top 100, I guess you could say. I like Sauce with a bit of a more pullback as well. But Sauce isn't really a blue chip either. Quant. Jupiter. Oh, yeah, let's look at Jupiter. Jupiter doesn't have a ton of price. Doesn't have a lot of price data, but I do like the fundamental chart. So the next leg will probably bring us to $5.89. I could see it doing really well. I like Jupiter fundamentally and tokenomics wise. The 5 mile. How long after? Oh yeah. I find it easy to buy Solnic with Phantom Wallet. There you go. A lot of people are saying Phantom. Phantom is fine. Solnic, Jupiter. There's many ways to do it. Many ways to slice a cat. Hopefully none of you are actually slicing cats. All right, let's look at PYR. All right, and let's get into your guys' coins. So spam your guys' coins, your questions. What do you guys want to look at? Jesus. How long do you think Solnic is in accumulation zone? I think Solnic's at the end of accumulation. I think it's working on the sign of strength. PYR, I like this chart right here. This looks good. Very clean. Retracement is $31 for PYR. Parabolic is $124. How about Superverse? Look at SHIB. All right, I got you guys. Let's look at BCB. FRA or PBX. Ooh, I don't really know too much about either one of those, to be honest. BCB. BCB like blockchain backer. Hey! No, I'm just kidding. Not a lot. ICP chart. I like the ICP chart. Engine, good discount zone. Which has more X's. Make sure to click on the right Solnic because they have a couple Sonic coins. Yeah, we are strict listed on Jupiter. BCB. Not a great. I mean, you could say this is in the markdown phase. Perhaps the beginning of accumulation. Retracement is 5 cents. Parabolic 14 to 18 cents for BCB. Chain GPT. What is the ticker for that? Where's that at? Are the Solnic NFTs coming out this month? They should be coming out in June. Chain GPT. All right, this went to price discovery. And now it's in the markdown phase. The 200 is typically where you'll start to find support. And we're at the 702. I don't really even count the 702. So I could say that this would be a decent place to reaccumulate in here. Not a bad place. It didn't have a huge run up, but this isn't a bad place. The next leg would bring you to about $1.13. Nova. Can you look at SHIB? I got you. NOV. NOI. This already went parabolic to me. This was already in price discovery. It could go to the 261842. To me, I would take profit, brother. I mean, you're looking at another upside potential. You might have another 1x in it. Maybe a 1.5, 1 to 1.5x. And this thing could get pretty deep in the correction back to 12 cents. Yeah, this already went into price discovery. I would consider, you don't have to take everything. I always recommend holding 20% forever, but I would take a little bit. Is there a chart for Hehe that you can read? Will you look at the MVP chart? Viat? Luna Classic? Yeah. MVP. Yeah, this is a pretty good chart too. Not bad. So this is accumulation 2, sign of strength back test. It's fun. It's like, whoa, you're doing accumulation for meme coins. It's like, dude, everything does it. Everything does it. Yeah, this is pretty clean, honestly. Not a bad value. I'd say next leg would take you somewhere between 48 cents and $1. About another 8x. Is Luna accumulation right now? Appreciate it. All right, let's look at Luna Classic. I don't really have too much interest in this coin, to be honest, but we'll look at it. Yeah, it is an accumulation, but it's hard to say. Like, I guess you could probably look at this. This is probably the best chart to look at. This is probably an accumulation, and I'm going to give you ROI wise. You're looking at a 3x to a 14x if it wants to go parabolic. I just started spot trading today. Is spot trading on the 1 hour profitable? Anything on any time can be profitable. And it also can be not profitable. Someone's trying to bring Luna back to life. Shibaroonies. All right, I'm gonna look at the market cap on Shib, and I'll give you ROI, and you got to do the math. This chart on the market cap actually looks pretty damn good, honestly. Honestly, keeping it a buck, on the market cap, this looks pretty good. You're looking at a 2x for a retracement and a 9 to 12x for parabolic. Will Solana give more ROI than other meme coins? Yes, especially the ones on the top 100. Especially the ones on the top 100. Anything that is on crypto bubbles is not, will not, shall not, shan't not. Thou shan't 1000x. Thou shan't 1000x. Okay, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It already did it. Whoops. Hello. Besides Bitcoin, which coins will be around 10 years? Quant, Link, VeChain, XRP, XDC, probably Ethereum. I don't like Ethereum, but probably Ethereum. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. ADA, XLM. AIOZ, please. HBAR, yeah, HBAR will be here for 10 years. AIOZ, full-on retracement. Back test of the prior range. This could get pretty ugly. I'm not trying to FUD it. I mean, this chart looks good, but I just think that the coins like AIOZ that have performed very well, very, very well during the during this time. I think when Bitcoin pulls back, they're going to have more to give back, and I think you could expect it to get 46 cents, even to 30 cents. That would be a good value to start to reaccumulate. And then Parabolic would bring you to about $3 for AIOZ. How long until USD is on a blockchain? I mean, it kind of already is. It kind of already is. USDC, USDT. Credo. Viat, por favor. Viat, I have questions about Viat. I know they just did like something weird with their supply, and I don't know what's up with that. It's definitely something to keep an eye on. The chart looks great to me, but I'm very concerned about their supply because they basically 10x the supply. I don't think that that's a great thing. So retracement is 150. Max retracement is 220. Let's do a recap on your analysis for May, bro. All right, good idea. Heard ICP is dead. Thoughts? I think ICP is solid. I don't think it's dead. I mean, everything is dead when it's in accumulation, which is realistically the best time to buy, honestly. And I'm not a huge ICP guy, but I think it's a solid project. Like, I'm not mad at you for holding ICP. You know what I mean? Thoughts on AKT? I got you, fam. Building my Sonic $25 at a time. This is my most anticipated project for me. Let's go, James, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do a recap on what is up with Bitcoin. And what we're going to do. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest. Intuitively, I was saying that this move right here, everyone was calling this the bull run, right? And I was saying that this is not the bull run. This is the retracement. The retracement is this move right here. Okay, so this is one example of Bitcoin doing the same thing over and over again, right around either before or after the halving. So you have your bull run, bear market, retracement is 50 to 70%. Intuitively, I was saying that this move structurally, even though the height of where it went was higher, this structural move is the same structural move as this right here. Okay, I was saying that intuitively. Now, it slapped me in the face as I was looking at the total 2. Others, like how this is doing it, right? 50 to 70%. The total 3, Solana, AIOZ, HBAR's market cap, Near's market cap, Naka, like lots of coins, lots of coins have went to the same structural move. It slapped me in the face. Boom. That's what it is. This is the same structural move as the retracement. Okay? And things are going to get worse before they get better for Bitcoin, in my opinion. And I've had these targets since a month ago. 61K we have hit, 56K you could say that we have hit, and the next target is 48K. I think that it will get worse before it gets better, but any dips at this stage in the game are bullish, 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 bullish. We might have a little bit of boredom. We might have some boredom for 60 to 120 days, but this is the best time-wise. Any dips right now, this is what's next. Okay, so this is the retracement. We might have a little bit of boredom. This is what's next. Everyone said it's different this time. Everyone said the bull market's over. Both are incorrect, in my opinion. It is neither different, nor has the bull market even started yet. The real bull market will start roughly in August. All right, let's look at EWT and Crow. All right, let's look at AKT. AKT, my man. I'm going to keep it a buck. This went full on parabolic. Even if we were to pull it from here, let's pull it from here. Yeah, this went full on parabolic. I think that this could come all the way back to 170 and reaccumulate back there. I would consider taking profit. Not financial advice. I would consider taking profit. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means like it's ahead of the schedule. That's it. You could consider it to, do one of these numbers, reaccumulate, and then start the next leg. Again, that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's done a full cycle and it's getting ready to start the next one. That's all that it means. We are in the bull market, just not the bull run yet. I could agree with that. Yeah, I think that's a fair analysis, actually. Yeah, I could agree with that. That's right. I've accumulated 2 million Solnic. Win a whale. You technically had 5 million. 5 million makes you that coveted whale status. Which, honestly, here's my honest opinion on Solnic. Honest opinion. I think that we will reach $100 million market cap easily. That is my that's my medium case scenario. $100 million market cap. So if you have 2 million, that would mean it would be worth about 200,000. My medium case scenario is 1 billion, and my bull case scenario is 6 billion or $5.89. So you do the math. My brethren in Christ. Solnic for the win. Strong charts. Congrats to anybody who really stuck it out and was buying all of this when I was saying the spring is the scariest time. The spring is the most bloody time on any chart. Doesn't matter. Spring is bloody. The spring is scary. But anybody that bought that spring is now up a 1x, and it's only been a week and a half, 10 days. You think we will reach 100 market cap this year for Solnic? It's possible, yeah. That would be the second. So this wave right here will take us to about 25 mil. The next wave after that is the one that will take us to about 100 mil. And let's see, about 9 cents, 9 to 11 cents. So that's about 100 mil right there. So the wave after this wave is the one that would take us there. So it could happen this year. I think it would be at the end of the year, but more likely in 2025. Can we do Gala? I got you. Gala's tokenomics are a little wonky, so I like Gala, but I think they're only going to retrace. The chart looks clean to me, but they have inflated the supply, so I only think it's going to go to 38 cents, as high as 47 cents. Thank you, brother Ski. Can we do IOV? Yep. IOV, I think too. I'm gonna do a QREDO for my man King. QREDO. This is still in the gruel down, maybe in the beginning phases of accumulation. This is way down though. What's up with I would ask, what is up with the tokenomics on this? Let me see. QREDO. Is that right? QREDO. Let's see. All right, so what I like to do when I'm confused about a chart is I like to look at the price versus the market cap. And there you go. That's not a great sign to me. That to me looks like, and again, there's no maximum supply. There's no data available. So when you see the price looking like complete death, but the market cap is a lot higher, that to me is very much indicative that the inflation on this is not great. Bad, actually. So hopefully I'm wrong, but that to me, that's what that shows. I've been DCing. I've been turning ticks at the truck shop to help DCA into Solnic. Let's go. Lots of lizards. I'm going to purchase your tier 2 plan really soon so my portfolio can be looked at. I got you. That's right, guys. I do a full portfolio review. $53. I will review your entire portfolio, give you an exit strategy on how I would play your portfolio, where I would exit, critiques, sustainments, and what I would do. All right, let's do ILV, and then I'll do ALEPH. Let me look at ILV's market cap too. The chart looks good, accumulation, but I think if I remember right, I think I remember ILV being a little bit off on the supply. I might be wrong. Yeah, it's a little bit higher. It's like double. It's not that bad, but it's about double. It's about double what it should be. But it looks like, and yeah, again, there's no maximum supply. So I would say it's only going to retrace to about $800, which is still a pretty good ROI. An 8x, maybe a 10x for ILV. 2% XRP, 98% Sonic, FWD. How to buy review. The link is in my description. It's in the link tree, Patreon, or you can go to patreon.com/yourboyski. It is tier 2 of the Patreon. It's $53. Tier 1 is $9.99, and that comes with my full course. What was the other one? Oh, that's right. ALEPH. Yeah. Which one is it? Is it this one right here? Or is it A0? Is it A0? Alpha IM? IM. So this top one right here from Gate.io. We've got Maxis. .im. On the one on Coinbase. All right. Slight discovery, unless you count this. I don't know. This chart's a little wonky. Maybe a double top. There's not a lot of data from Coinbase. It's pretty good accumulation. Price discovery will bring you to about $1.50. About a 5x. How's your cousin? How do you review portfolio? Please, I need to do that. It's patreon.com/yourboyski. The link is in my bio. Under the link tree, if you click on link tree, you'll see portfolio, or you'll see the Patreon. It's tier 2. And once you sign up for that, you just email me your portfolio, and I give you a spreadsheet back with my critiques, as well as sustainments, as well as how I would play your portfolio with my knowledge. Which fib level do you love? The most bullish case fib level is 3618. There's cases where it goes to the 4.236, but typically with crypto, what you see is the 3618. Most times, that's what it likes to follow. Like, let's look at Bitcoin, for instance. Right? So here's from 2017. So from 2017 to 2018, back to 2021, so like a full cycle on the fib. You see 2 times it hit the 3618. Like it wicked above it, but like the body, the structure, which is why I'm always talking about like structure versus wicks. Structure 3618 perfectly. And this isn't the first time that it's done this. Like it does this over and over and over again. So yeah, I like the 3618 a lot. But different coins, different charts do different things. The stock market or like their traditional market, you would classify the 1618 as like price discovery or parabolic. But even like, and this is why like I'm a little concerned too about like the S&P, right? The S&P is like past the 3618 from 2000 and or from the C19. We're almost kissing the 4.236 extension. Now the S&P is slow moving, and it could it could take a whole decade to play out, right? It could take a whole decade of distribution to play out. But to me, like this is like warning signs. Sonic Army, thank you. Oh, I got you for BMX. Do you think ZEC will recover back to all-time high? How did Sonic reach 6 million market cap last wave? Great question. And the answer is, it was all of us. There was zero fundamentals. Everyone's like, what's the fundamentals or what's the narrative? There was zero narrative. There were zero fundamentals. We went from 50K market cap to 6 million market cap just by shilling, just by liking, just by retweeting, just by commenting, just by tweeting, just by going on TikTok. All of us, just by, we weren't even on CoinMarketCap. It was all of us doing all of our part. We are the rocket. We are the fuel. We did it before, and we will do it again. Galax price prediction. Is that for Gala? Is that like the pivot, Ronaldo? Let me look at Beam. Beam. Oh. Not a lot of data for this one. Let me see if I can find another one. Not a ton of data. It's hard to predict TA, but technically this went into price discovery, and you could count this in like the full like markdown in the beginning phases of accumulation. The next leg would bring you somewhere between 3 cents, 3.6 cents, and 8 cents. Don't you think we're moving in sync with the stock market, and how would that play a role in the next leg down in crypto? We were trading with the stock market. We were for a while, and the answer to that is we're gonna see. But I think, okay, so Ty, if you haven't been following me for a while, one thing that I really base my analysis on, not only is Wyckoff. Okay, so here, let me just give you the whole secret sauce, all right? And then in my course, I teach you how. I'm going to give you the what right now for free. In my course, they teach you how. So how I analyze all markets are 4-year cycles, 7-year cycles. The 7-year cycles, to me, holds more weight than the 4-year cycle. In addition to that, Wyckoff, Fibonacci's, the moon, and then a little bit of Elliott wave. That is how I analyze the market, TA. And then you combine that with fundamentals and technicals, or tokenomics, excuse me. The 7-year cycle is a big deal for me, especially in the traditional markets. And I've talked about this many times. I talked about this a lot. Shemitah. I might have spelled that wrong. I did. All right. This is a big deal in the traditional markets. Big deal. So here we go. Here's just a picture. Let me see if I can click on this. I can read it for you. It doesn't matter. Whatever. So yeah, 52, 59, 66, 73, 80, 87, 94, 2001, 2008, 2015, and 2022. So, and again, all right, let me preface because people get weird about this type of stuff. But let me preface. I'm not telling you what to believe. You believe I believe in freedom. You believe whatever you want to believe. Okay? But I am telling you, the people that are in charge of the money, they believe this. So therefore, this is real. That's what I'm saying. Okay? So what the Shemitah was, and I'm not against any group of people. I love everybody. Okay? The Shemitah is the 7-year cycle, and pre-industrial revolution, it had everything to do with agriculture. And so on the 7th year, they would not harvest any of their crops. They would forgive all of their debtors. They would release their slaves. All of these things, right? So every 7 years, they would do this. Okay? Post-industrial revolution, it has everything to do with the financial sector. It has everything to do with banking and the finances. So here we go. 73, you had the oil crisis. Silver, and by the way, the last Jubilee was 71. The 7th 7, you have an additional layoff. 71, they took the US dollar off the gold standard. So 87 was Black Monday. 1994, you had the Great Bond Massacre. 2001, you had the dot-com bubble busted. 2008, you had the real estate crash. 2015, it says to be determined, which is hilarious because this is old, right? This is old. It says to be determined, but I know in hindsight, 2015, what happened was the Chinese stock market crashed. And then in 2022, we had a lot of banks went to zero. We had Silicon Valley went to zero. We had Luna went to zero. We had FTX went to zero. So all of this stuff, which is why, by the way, I was so confident that November was the bottom. I was the only crypto creator that I'm aware that was buying. Literally put my neck on the line, said that the bottom is in November of 2008. Everyone said I was crazy. Everyone said it's going to 10K, it's going to 12K. I was the only one, and this right here is the main reason, because I knew typically Q3, Q4 eclipses, which is combining the moon, that's typically like the climactic event, if you will. FTX literally went to zero on Q3 lunar eclipse during the Shemitah year. Okay? What is the Shemitah? The Shemitah is the 7th year. The 7th year, the 7th year, the 7th year. And so the next, to tie it all together for you, the next 7 year is 2029. Okay? So in all likelihood, this is going to take that long to really play out. Okay? And in my opinion, in 2027, maybe even sooner, it's going to be rocking and rolling all the way up there. It's going to be rocking and rolling. 2029 is the next Shemitah. So, in my opinion, or what I'm doing, is I'm going to enjoy this bull run. I'm going to enjoy all of the funny money, but I will be saving some acorns for winter because winter is coming. Can you teach how to run a fib? I got you, fam. So you can pick any asset. Doesn't matter. And it works on any time frame. I like fibs on big time frames. I think it works best on bigger time frames, but it actually works on any time frame. You'll see that it'll find like resistance, support, all that stuff on fib levels. But all you do is you go, I use TradingView. You can use it on any, like, it works on anything though. And it is the third one down on TradingView. So 1, 2, 3. And there's a lot of different ones. I just use the top one, the fib retracement. That's the one that I use. You can use whatever you like. I like this one. And so what you do is you click from the top and then you pull it down to the bottom. And then what you'll see is typically on a retracement, you'll see that it goes somewhere between the 0.5 and the 702. That's called a retracement. And we're seeing that in the total market cap. We're seeing it in a lot of coins are doing the retracement right now. And then typically the parabolic takes you somewhere between the 1.6 and the 3.618. But you could actually do it in reverse as well. You can pull it backwards. I don't have as much knowledge bombs. This is why I subscribed. And your TA, thank you. Back to the Shemitah. Yeah, Robert was here. I got you for ICP MF. Robert was here back. He's an OG. So yeah, that's correct. 2028, 2029. That's right. In my opinion, like, it's better to be a day early than $1 short. Like, it's better to be a day early and $1 short than wait until the party is over. So for me, like, all my ducks are going to be in a row this bull run, 2026, 2025, 2026. My ducks are going to be in a row. I'll be well out of the market, chilling. And you know, I theorize what's going to perform well, because it's, you know, it's even bigger to me. It's you know, and I'm not trying to spread fear. That's not what my channel is about. It's just more about awareness. Like, you don't want to move in fear. You want to be aware, and you want to take action. But to me, what will survive the big one, well, my theory, and we'll see in a decade if I'm right or wrong, is land, silver, precious metals, commodities, and Bitcoin. To me, that is what will survive the, quote, big one, which to me is going to be 2029. Please do mine too. What is yours, brother? I thought it did BMX. Oh, BenQ, I got you. If Solnic was 6 million, why 800K market cap now? That's because, all right, real quick. That's because that is the whole, and this is what I teach. Every single thing does this, right? This is the whole the whole market cycle. And every single thing does this. Okay, so you have accumulation, your markup phase or your bull run, your distribution phase or the top, and your markdown phase. Every single thing does this. So what we've seen is Solnic has done an entirety of the cycle because it's so small. So it doesn't take a lot of time to do an entire cycle, and it is starting over. It went from distribution 6 million, it went to the markdown. It was grueling down, right? So distribution, grueling down, and then now it's in accumulation again, right? So accumulation, this is where we're at. We're somewhere in this range right here, and then we're going to start the cycle all over again. And we'll do it like MAGA has done this like 6 times. Welcome, King, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, brother. Thank you for becoming a member, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to call you Young King. I'll try it one time. Cecil. King Cecil. Thank you for becoming a member on YouTube, you savage. Are you going to be screaming when we're at the top of alt season? Yes, I will be. I'm not going to be popular either, by the way, because I was already like, I was ahead of the curve, and like I was early, But again, that's my thesis. I would rather be early than wait. You know what I'm saying? So I was already like bearish when Bitcoin was at 48K because I thought it was only retracing, but it went on to a double top while the rest of the market was retracing. So I was already bearish on Bitcoin at 48K. I started to rotate some of my profits from Bitcoin. I rotated 30% of my profits at 48K because I thought it was going to retrace, which it did, and it came back down too, was the funny part. It did go to 48K and then it came back down. But when we look at the total market, like this is what I thought Bitcoin was going to do, but Bitcoin has overextended from that. So I've already been bearish since 48K because I look at structure and I'd rather be a day early than a dollar short. A day early and a dollar short than wait for the day that never comes. So I'm starting to become more and more bullish now, but I've been bearish for a little while. Solomon celebrated the Shemitah early. What was... Oh, ICP, my bad. I'm trying to do everybody. ICP. So will there be bull runs in 2029 and 2033? Yeah, like, I mean, everything goes in cycles. Everything's going to go in phases. It's not like, you know, it's not going to be like, oh, everything went to zero. Like, that's not what's going to happen. My theory, and you know, I don't know, like, we'll see. Like, that's a long time to project out. My theory is the actual real deal collapse of the US dollar. Like, actually, not like, oh, inflation sucks. Like, the real deal collapse. And or like AI actually taking people's jobs, but who knows? But yeah, there's going to be bull runs. Everything goes in cycles. And honestly, the real way to perceive it is the greatest opportunity of your life outside of Solnick right now. Bitcoin going to 1 million eventually. Not this cycle, but eventually. I'm late. Did you say Bitcoin's going back down to 55K? I got you. Let's do some TA on Bitcoin. Let me look at ICP real quick for my man. Oh, ICP. We're already looking at it. Yeah. So this to me is a really clean chart. Classic accumulation, sign of strength, back test of the prior range. This is a pretty good value right now. I think it will go somewhere between $100 and $140 maximum for ICP. ISO coins should do really well in 2029. Probably. You have like, you know, your agenda 2030 or whatever. All that jazz, right? All right, let's look at which tier did you become, bro? Hey, King Sile, which tier did you become, by the way? Thanks for becoming a member. I really appreciate your support. Just let me know what tier you became, because I want to make sure that you get the Discord and stuff as well. So I started posting my videos on members too, but make sure you DM me on Instagram or Twitter, and I want to give you my private Discord as well. I'm top tier, my man. All right, let's look at what was it, BeamQ, and then let's do a recap on Bitcoin. Was it BeamQ or BenQI? BenQI. BenQI. They just upgraded. My man, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you especially need to DM me now, because that's a portfolio review. So hit me in the DMs or email me. But hit me in the DMs and I'm going to give you the Discord, as well as that comes with a portfolio review. So you got to send me over your portfolio. All right, let's look at this. Ben IQ looks to be Ben IQ. All right, so this looks like accumulation. Yeah, thank you for your support, you savage. I really appreciate you. But just make sure you DM me. I don't want you to miss out on anything. There are videos that I started posting on there, but I'm going to give you the Discord. And then you have to send me your portfolio so that I can give you a review. Retracement for BenQ is 17 cents. Price discovery is 53 cents. All right. NXRA. I really like NXRA. NXRA already went parabolic. Can you talk about the spaces tomorrow? Yes. I'm doing a Twitter AMA tomorrow. 3:45 Eastern Time. 2:45 Central. 1:45 Mountain Time. Everybody show up and show out with your Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, it's free to make. Make a fritter. Make a fritter. Make a Twitter. And I want everyone to have the same profile picture that Cliff has. You can DM me if you don't have it. You can join the Telegram. And I want everybody sitting in the audience and show them how strong our community is. And I'll be talking about Solnic during that time. So that's going to be from 3:45 to 4 o'clock Eastern Time. AVAX, I got you, fam. Let's do a quick recap on Bitcoin. AVAX, by the way, I'll just say quickly, is a coin that I like, a blue chip that I like, and I like at this. The sale price for Caspa is anything below 8 cents. I just did a short on Caspa, so it's fresh in my brain. Can you send me the profile picture? I would like to participate. Yeah, hit me on Twitter or Instagram, and or you could just join the Telegram. So Bitcoin. Here's a quick recap on Bitcoin. He asked me, are we going to go? It's in the Telegram, yeah. So this has been my targets for over a month now since we've been at 70K. We hit target number 1 at 61K pretty cleanly. 56K, you could count it as we've hit, but I would say, and yeah, like we're already below the 100 moving average now. So I would anticipate us actually to hit target number 3. And to me, that's probably, it could get a little bit more ugly, but that's probably about as ugly as it's going to get, to about 48K. We could technically get to 45K, whatever. But to me, it's like potato. Again, a day early and $1 short. Like, it's better to be a day early than $1 short. Like, don't be greedy on accumulating. I've already started to accumulate, and I'm going to be really aggressive once we get into the low 50s. Don't wait for the day that never comes. To me, this is our last really big opportunity before the actual bull run. We could be here for about 60 days, 120 days. Things could get worse before they get better, but to me, this is a really good opportunity before the actual bull market starts into price discovery. COQ Inu. What chain is that on, my man? Cockino. It's a good name. It's on AVAX, huh? 185 million. This is a pretty big coin. This, to me, this is probably back in reaccumulation, honestly. Yeah, so we went to price discovery, came back, all the way back down, and I like that it came back to the prior high and even a little bit lower. I look for when it goes back down into the grueling phase, I look for it to go at least to the prior high and the 0.5 is typically about as low as it goes. So this to me looks pretty good. This looks like accumulation to me. So like again, who was it that asked? Like here's a way bigger project. It was Amy is amazing. Asked me why it went from 600K to like this is a way bigger project, just to show you like the same thing happens on every project. So it went down 82% before then going up, you know, a 7x before then going down again another 73%. So like everything does this. Now there are 2 audit concerns on this. I don't know what's up with that. Let me see real quick what it says. I don't see ant whale. What does this mean? So potentially it could limit the maximum amount of transactions. I don't know what that means. And then other risks, this audit said yes. The audit looks pretty decent, but that is in there. But the chart wise though, this looks pretty clean. And I would say in the medium phases of accumulation, not necessarily all the way done. I don't like stuff. The next leg though, I'm gonna give you ROI wise. I don't know about the next leg would bring you to about a 7x. It looks like. Can you do B COQ Inu? How many X cast did from here? Check the other video too. I think I had it for 30 cents or 48 cents. 30 to 50 cents I think was my target. Oh yeah, BQ. BCOQ. What is this, like a spinoff? I don't love spinoffs to be honest, but this okay, so again, like same thing. So this is all working on the third leg now. It went even past it. So I don't, if something goes past it, like it's like you definitely should take profit. Let's see though. This to me looks like in the beginning phases of accumulation, it could go lower. But this looks like in the beginning phases of accumulation. And I'll give you ROI. I don't like the supply on this is 69 trillion. Like I'm not going to give you a number, but I'll give you ROI is a 9x to a 25x. 9.99 tier. All right, my man. I appreciate you becoming a member. But yeah, just DM me. I'm going to give you the Discord. I'm in California, so it'll be around noon. Just changed my profile picture on X. Let's go, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Silently, I think Ken2 is going to be amazing. I could be wrong, but I think it would be great. All right, yeah, you asked me about that. Let me look at the chart. Let's see if I can find a chart for it. KNTO. Thank you for that. What is this, a meme coin? What is the... Ooh, brother. All right, listen. This looks like it's in price discovery. I would consider taking profit. Is this on... Should I look at this on... Yeah, this is on 2618. I'll just say, like, if this is the right chart, is this the right chart? Is this the right? Okay, Listen, when you see like daily closes, daily closes, daily closes, daily closes, daily closes, green, 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 that's not sustainable. And anything that goes up in a straight line like this, that's great. I'm glad you enjoyed the ride. I would take profit, my man. You don't have to take everything, but I would take at least your initial out. Personally, if I was your financial advisor, which I'm not, this is not sustainable. And I'm looking at the RSI, like I've never seen this. I've never seen it just 100. I think you got another 33%, maybe another 50% to the upside. 30 to 50% upside, and it could come all the way. You're looking at 80% downside risk. I would consider taking profit. This is interesting to me, though. Why is this like this? And again, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means like this is the part of the cycle that this is in. This is in the markup cycle. Let me look at this on here. KNTO. Doesn't mean it's bad. 3 audit risks. Let's see. Hidden owner. Well, so they can stop the... Okay, so both of those say they could stop the number of transactions. Other risk, yes. Listen, I'm not telling you what to do. This, to me, is parabolic. It could go a little bit higher. It could go 50% higher. But this is, like, already maximum. Let me pull it on this. Let me pull it on this one. Yeah. This is like, yeah, this is the 2618. I mean, it could even get into the 4236, but man, like, I don't know, bro. I would take profit. I'd rotate some profits. You do with that information whatever you will. And again, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that this is the part of the cycle that this coin is in, is somewhere in here. And typically when you have a brand new coin, it's not a nice, even, long distribution. It's typically a boom right back down and then a long accumulation. You know what I'm saying? Like look at the last time that it did it. Whoops. Clicked on the wrong one. So the last time it ran up, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was like a single candle. You know what I mean? Like, all the way up and then way back down. So you do whatever. But I would consider taking at least your initial investment off the table, and then you can let it ride risk-free. Nick P, thank you for the $4.99 gift on YouTube. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
And Nick is the 20th super on live. You savage. Let's go. WTK, please. I got you, fam. Thank you for your gift and your support. Your generous gift. Thank you. But yeah, again, it doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it won't have 7 or 8 legs. But this to me is very hot. Very, very, very hot. So I would consider rotating at least some profits. At least your initial. Get your initial out of there. All right, let's look at WTK from my man Nick. I appreciate you, brother. WTK. You savage. Nick's been here for a while. Ooh, this chart looks like XRP's chart. Yeah, this looks like deep in accumulation. It's been holding this trend. This is still a value play. As long as the tokenomics are good. Let me see if I can find it on. Let me try to give you a nice thorough analysis. Let me see if the tokenomics match with the chart. WTK. All right, 1 billion maximum supply. Crypto Crew. Hey, Ski, what's up, fam? All right, so let's look at the market cap. Ah, that's annoying. I don't know about the market cap. That's weird that it did it like that. So I don't know what the tokenomics are on this, like as in the inflation, but chart wise, this chart honestly looks like XRP's chart, just like higher lows in accumulation, Wyckoff accumulation. So pretty clean chart. Still well below the 236, so it's deep in value. Retracement is about 20 cents, is about a 3 to 5x to 27 cents. And then parabolic, the price discovery would put you at 69 cents. And parabolic maximum would be 140, which that'd be about a 27x. I don't know anything fundamentally about this, and I tried to find the tokenomics for you, but I couldn't. Let me see if I can find a market cap on this real quick. WTK. See if we can find a market cap. No. Yeah, I don't know about the market cap. Can you do Ondo? Got you. You think accumulation now? You think coins accumulating now definitely shouldn't consider selling until we're in alt season, or do you know when to take profits? Yeah, okay, so like, yeah, that's a good point. So I would classify coins differently. Like Link is still in accumulation. Well, it's in the sign of strength part of accumulation. I would classify it differently than LCX is an example. LCX to me went on a full retracement all the way to the 702, right? So these to me are in different brackets of coins, right? So like if we go over here into the space, I would put coins like this. Like I would break them out like, your coins like in accumulation, like LCX is just, or not LCX, Link, or ADA, or Uni, or whatever. These are coins that I know off the top of my head are still in accumulation. XRP versus coins that have retraced, I think, are in different categories on what it's going to do. So LCX, even CAS, or even Sol, just different coins like that. These to me, like these coins are going to have more to give in ROI when Bitcoin pulls back versus the coins that are still in accumulation. So for me personally, I'm still accumulating these heavy, and I'm looking for certain prices to accumulate these. I'm looking for certain stipulations to accumulate these, but these to me are in the better value. About 20 million market cap. That's a pretty damn low market cap. I just don't like what I was looking for is the inflation on it. I couldn't find it. It's because it's such a new or a small coin. That's why. Can Sonic go to price discovery? Absolutely, and it probably will in the next few months. Ondo easy will go into price discovery, which is about $10 to $25 million market cap, which would put us at about 2 point something cents. Ondo, not a lot. Let me see if I can find another chart. So that was KuCoins. Let's see Mexies. Let me try to go on like the 3 hour here. I don't know, bro. This is not a lot of data. What blockchain is this on? Like, what type of coin is this? Oops. Crypto Crew says, hey, Ski, do XTC, please. I got you. I like XCC. I think the XCC is in good value. In accumulation. I think XCC already got its sign of strength. So I think that this was the accumulation. This was the sign of strength. And then your back test of the prior range. This to me is really good value. Retracement is 12 cents, 13 cents. Price discovery is somewhere between 30 to 63 cents. To me, XCC checks all three boxes: fundamentals, tokenomics, and charts. Filecoin. Filecoin checks 2 of the 3 boxes. It does not check the third box. So I like Filecoin. Like, this is how you have to view Filecoin, okay? So when we look at Filecoin on market cap versus the price, okay? See how there's a big discrepancy? So, like, this is the same level, the 236. Filecoin on market cap went all the way to the 382. And let me translate what that means to you. Both of these charts look good to me. The fundamentals on Filecoin is very good. But the tokenomics, what this means is the inflation is way higher. So where we're at right now is at the top of the 236 versus where we're at on the price is nowhere near. So to get to the same level on price as where it is on market cap, it needs to do another 6x just to catch up to where it's at on market cap. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I think that, like, if I were to translate the market cap to price, here's what I think it has left in it. I think it has a 2x, excuse me, for retracement, and then parabolic is a 9 to 12x from here, which would bring you a 9 to 12x would bring you to about $60, $60 to $70. But that's assuming that they don't, because it seems like they're just printing more and more supply on this coin. So that's assuming that the supply stays the exact same, which I don't know that it is. So yeah, I like Filecoin's. I like the project, but I don't like the tokenomics at all. I don't think it's a good project at all, tokenomics wise. Inflation. MAGA. All right, we'll do MAGA and then demo, and then I'm gonna hop off here. And I'll be on the AMA tomorrow, 3:45 Eastern time. Make sure you guys show up there. And then I'll be live again on Saturday. I think probably about 2 p.m. Central time. All right, let's do demo, and then we'll do MAGA, and then we'll do demo. MAGA to me, like, again, MAGA's done like 5 waves now. Working on the 6th wave. This is accumulation. It could, if Bitcoin pulls back, it could get into $2.50 range. That wouldn't be weird. It'd be a pretty good deal. But the next wave for MAGA brings you to $25 as high as $32. I still think that MAGA can probably do another 2 waves of this. Do you think privacy coins like ZEC are safe or not worth the risk? I think it's going to be hard for privacy coins, and I like privacy coins like Monero or Dash or ZEC or ZEC. I think that they're solid projects. Ergo, I think that they're solid projects. Like, nothing can stop them, right? But I think it's going to be hard for them to get into price discovery because they are privacy coins. Like, it's hard to get, or the way that the United States laws are, you're not going to find them on exchanges readily. Like, you're not going to find them on Coinbase. You know what I mean? So it's going to be harder to get into price discovery, although it can happen. It's just going to take more. So are they safe? I think they're safe. They're perfectly safe. But like ROI wise, I think that it's going to be harder. And I actually like Monero. Like Monero has the same supply as Bitcoin, but it's way lower. And that's because like they don't want you to have it. Can you go live on TikTok 30 minutes before the spaces tomorrow? Yeah, I got you. It's a good idea. Let's do demo. Can you look at Uni? I think Uni can do about a 10x from here. All right, let's do demo, and then that's going to be it. All right, demo is on the markdown phase to me. Let me see if I can find a better chart. This went into price discovery. It's in the markdown phase, maybe the beginning of accumulation. 618 is a pretty common level. It could even get into the 0.5, 23 cents. If this is accumulation, the next leg would bring you to about $1.20 to $1.80. Thoughts on XRP? XRP is here for the next 20 years. XRP is the winner of the start over of grand magnitude. XRP is boring until it's not, and then it goes parabolic, and people like to buy that top. But that is going to be it for this time. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Join the Telegram, join the Discord. If you want to learn how to do everything that I do, you can become a member, or you can join the Patreon. If you want a portfolio review, that is going to be tier 2. I do full portfolio reviews where I give you guys exit strategies, all that and more. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I will never, ever message you first. If someone messages you, that is not me. That's a scammer. They want to steal your money. All right. I don't have any crazy indicators or any of that stuff. That's all a scam. All right. The only thing I have to sell you is a Patreon. It's $9.99. That's it. I don't have anything else to sell you. All right. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity. I'll be live 30 minutes before. The AMA tomorrow, and then I'll be live on Saturday, maybe on Sunday. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.
Damn, hustling, 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 hustling,
Hit your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling.